If you're not ready to become a parent, then it is 100% your responsibility to make sure that you protect yourself from an unwanted pregnancy. And I'm bringing this up because I've talked to several men recently who got themselves into an unwanted pregnancy situation, that have very recklessly had unprotected sex, having no intention of becoming a parent or wanting a baby, and foolishly thinking that, oh, if the girl got pregnant, she'd just have an abortion. First of all, that's an incredibly immature and very selfish attitude, but that's a huge assumption. Before you have unprotected sex, ever, you need to have a conversation about the what ifs. What happens if we happen to get pregnant? Are you open to abortion or adoption, or are we going to become parents? You need to have that conversation, and you need to know what those answers are. You can never assume that the other person is going to do anything, because the pill is only 99% effective, and that's only if you take it at exactly the same time every day and you don't miss a day. And you need to take it consistently for about 3 months before it really starts being effective. So if you've just started with somebody that just started on the pill, you need to use some other form of protection until you know that it's really taken effect. And if you're a woman watching this, then know for yourself that you need to take that pill at exactly the same time every day for it to be effective. I mean, trust me, I know several people who were taking the pill and got pregnant and now have, even in some cases, fully grown children. So it happens a lot that people get pregnant on the pill. So if you're not ready to become a parent, then you need to use some other form of protection. I know condoms aren't the most ideal thing, but they really are when it comes to protecting yourself from both diseases and from unwanted pregnancy. Pulling out isn't effective either. If you think that we'll time when your period's going to be and then we'll pull out. First of all, some comes out before the actual moment. So, that could certainly cause a pregnancy, and you don't always know when you're ovulating. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late, it's all different times. So I've talked to an awful lot of people who got pregnant at a time that they didn't think that they were ovulating. So the rhythm method where you pull out isn't effective either. That's like playing craps. It's like rolling the dice and playing roulette and hoping hopefully we won't get pregnant. But if a woman gets pregnant, it's her right to do whatever she wants. If she wants to keep that baby, she wants to give it up for adoption, then yes, she needs to talk to the father about that. But after you conceive a baby that you didn't want, there are consequences to those actions, and you need to step up and be responsible and acknowledge that your actions caused this pregnancy and that you need to take responsibility for it. Having a baby is a wonderful experience, and it can seem really romantic, but please don't choose to do that until you know that you're really truly ready, that you're in a committed relationship that is healthy, with someone who makes you feel loved, that is really good to you and cares about your feelings, and that financially you feel like you can sustain this child together, because it is expensive and it's a very big lifestyle change. And I think really, if you're not at least 25, you shouldn't have the responsibility of having to be a parent yet. It's really a great time in your life to explore who you are and what you want to do. So whether you're a male or female, if you're not ready to be a parent yet, you need to really take self-responsibility in protecting against pregnancy. Make sure that you've had that conversation and you know what you're getting yourself into. In the moment, it might be wonderful, but are you ready to sign up for a lifetime of parenting that you weren't ready for?